Welcome to the Big T Energy Podcast. I'm Amandine, here with Nadia and Natalie. We're your hosts, and today we're spilling the tea on everything from the latest gossip to the biggest headline. So grab a drink, get comfy, and sit back, because this tea is hot.
Don't be obsessive, it could be intensive, it could be explosive, it could be offensive. Don't be defensive, don't be aggressive, it will be a waste because we could be expensive.
Hi guys, welcome to this week's episode of the Big T Energy. My name is Nadia.
And I'm Natalie.
And I'm Amandine.
So, how are you guys doing?
So much energy, Nadia.
I'm sick.
Oh yeah.
Amandine's sick. Not much is happening with me, you know. Well, I can tell you guys this. This is an update no one asks for, but I am no longer a woman with a bush. The bush is gone. And yeah, I tried to embrace it for almost 2 months. And it just, no, I just couldn't. I didn't love it. So it's gone.
What was the verdict? Is it curly or straight?
The verdict is that my bush is fucking ugly, and I'm quite disappointed because I have a mix. It's a mix of curly, wavy, and straight. I really I started really looking at it, and I was like, oh, but it looks, when you just looked at it like from afar, it looked kind of curly, but then I got closer and I was like, hold on, there's some hairs that are straight and there's some hairs that are more wavy. So the verdict is it's ugly.
It's a 2000 bush.
Everyone who was asking for an update on Natalie's bush.
Yes, we've been inundated with DMs. So
what's happening? We need an update. There you go.
I love that. I have a slightly less interesting update. I went to speed dating again last week.
Okay.
Ooh.
And it kind of sucked. The energy was very different, I guess, maybe because it wasn't my first time. Also, there were 3 guys that were already there last time. What the fuck is that about?
But you also.
Yeah, you were also.
Okay. That sounds hypocritical. I know. And the guy who organizes said he doesn't do that. He allows women to come back or men to come back,
mixed.
Yeah, so the next time is women can come back, and the time after that men can come back, but not the 2. That was disappointing because out of 15 people you sit with, 3 you've already met and you didn't match with. In my case, my friend, it was even more awkward because she did match with one of them and they talked and then she blocked him or some shit. So then you see this other guy, that's not cool, right?
No, that's a bit weird. But maybe they're running low on applicants or whatever, people interested. So they just have to kind of...
I guess. I think it's... Okay. Yeah. Anyways, I wore the exact same thing as last time. It was like a social experiment. And I had decided I'm going to lean back, be more in my feminine energy, not constantly make conversation and lean forward and, do all the work for this thing like I did last time. Even though I told myself I wouldn't. And the result was pretty fucking boring. Literally the same question every time, which is, have you done something like this before? And I'm like, yes. And then they're like, oh, really? So how did it go? And then I tell them I had 2 matches and this is what happened. And this guy just messaged me and said, hi, how's it going? The other guy never messaged me. And they really didn't like that because they're like, but don't you both get each other's number? And I'm like, yeah. And it's like, so why can't you message them too? And I'm like, because I have done I'm messaging first and I'm arranging the date and whatever. And I'm not interested in this type of person that can't take initiative. Mm-hmm. And therefore, I don't want to do that because I want to see if that can come from somebody else. And they really didn't like this. So,
of course not.
No, because they want a woman who does everything for them, basically.
Yeah.
I guess, but... So that wasn't a very successful evening for me, let's just say.
Okay.
But did you sit down and talk to the guys you had already?
You have to.
Oh, that's great.
You all have to go around. I mean, to be honest, probably some of the best conversations because there was like no expectation. It's like, oh, hey, how you been doing since last time? And then
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so there was no one you matched with this time.
Well, no, I had no fucking matches.
Ugh, probably
and
because
actually,
they didn't
sorry.
like that you want them to.
100%. And one of the three guys, actually, my bad. I think I told you about him. He was the Scandinavian guy, and I had ticked yes last time, and I ticked yes again because he's hot. And we didn't match twice. So, yeah.
But Scandinavian? I didn't know he was Scandinavian.
I can't remember, but some tall blonde dude. So I think he was Scandinavian. But yes, so basically, men are very sensitive.
More sensitive than they want to admit.
Oh, yeah.
For
Fragility is sporing, to be very honest with you. So that's my update.
Still, kudos to you for actually going on speed dating.
Yeah,
like,
I don't know if I could do that.
No, me neither. I would think it's so awkward. I mean, I think if I would do it like seriously in the hopes of actually matching with someone, then I don't think I could do it. But if I would do it just for the fun of it, like not take anything serious, show up drunk or whatever, then yeah.
I think you just need to be open to whatever. But
yeah, you never know.
At the end of the day, speed dating, some people look at it like, oh, would I marry this person? Like, come on, you have 5 minutes with them. Some people you don't want to see again. But quite a few, like a handful, you like, yes, of course, I would have a coffee with this person to find out more about them, because 5 minutes is very limited, isn't it? But hey ho, there was this English guy who was so fucking drunk and disgusting. It's like, it was just a weird fucking vibe. I didn't like it at all. So I'm probably not going to go speed dating again, at least for a while.
Yeah, I get that. Like, it's fine if you've had a few drinks, but if you can't handle your alcohol and you become like, I don't know, nasty.
Yeah.
Just disgusting behavior, or no, I don't like that.
And we're in a bar, we're all going to drink, but this guy was hammered like by the time we started. So
ew.
Yeah, ew. Oh, he was so gross. Anyways.
Anyway, I don't have any updates myself. It's pretty boring right now. But I did want to bring up a topic, but this is a topic that has been out already for about a month. It came out in November, and it's about Shay Mitchell and her...
Who's that?
Her new skincare line for kids. Shay Mitchell is the actor from Pretty Little Liars, amongst their movies. Of course, Pretty Little Liars is a series that she's most well known for, I would say, maybe. Really pretty woman.
Yeah, I don't know if I've seen her in anything else. Have I?
I don't know, but I know her from Pretty Little.
Yeah, same. I know her from there as well.
But no, so in November she came out with a kids skincare line. And there's a lot of mixed opinions on the topic. And I looked into it a little bit, and to call it a skincare line to begin with is a little bit okay. Why? Because they only have a few sheet masks currently, but I'm assuming they will...
Sheet mask for children?
Yeah, for children.
Yeah, like I think it's like these sheet masks that will have like fun faces and stuff, like panda or bear or whatever.
Yeah,
because when you said skincare, I'm thinking like moisturizer.
Exactly. So right now she only has sheet masks, but I'm assuming they will expand and do other things as well for children, and that's why they call her a skincare line. And yeah, the reviews are a little bit mixed, and my opinion is a little bit mixed too. Of course, I'm leaning more towards it's ridiculous, But on the other hand, it's not the first time. Sephora already has a skincare line with skincare line for kids. Face wash and the whole shebang. So it's not the first time, and the way everything is going right now in the world, I think the more ridiculous idea you have, the better, to be honest. Yeah, so I don't know. What do you guys think?
I have mixed opinions about this as well, because at first I was like, what the fuck? Like, that's so not necessary. I can see like kids, they can need like a moisturizer, maybe because dry skin. So a moisturizer I can get on board on. But more than that, I don't really think they need any more than that. But then I started seeing like people saying like, Oh, but my kids always stand next to me when I'm doing my skincare and I put on my sheet masks and they want to join. And this will be like a fun little bonding moment between us. And I can see that. But I still think it's a tad unnecessary because it also feeds into the whole, especially for girls, that they should start using fucking all this skincare steps very early. I've seen so many TikToks from little kids. They're like between 10 and 12 years old. And it's like, get ready with me for school. And then they do a whole skincare routine and use retinol and all of those things. Like it's a cleanser, it's serums, it's retinol, it's eye cream, it's moisturizer. And it's just like, you do not need all of those things. Moisturizer, fine, but more than that, no.
Yeah.
So mixed opinions.
These sheet masks are targeted for kids 3 and up. And that's
3.
Age 3 and up. And that's very young, I would say. Like, I get the whole point, what you said about you wanting to do at the same time as your mom, because a lot of kids, what you see online today, are doing that. And the moms are using their own sheet mask and whatever that maybe have ingredients that should not be on a fucking kid's face. And Shay's sheet masks, or her company's sheet masks, they are, allegedly then, not allegedly, but they do have ingredients that are suitable for children, basically. Not in the long run, I would say, if you look online what people are saying, but for every now and then use, they're okay for kids' skin. But still, I think, and they're $7 as well. That's a lot for a sheet mask. Yeah, way too expensive.
For 3 upwards, 3 years old, I think that is, even if it's just like a fun little thing you can do with your mom or whatever, and it's doesn't have any chemicals and shit that shouldn't be on their face. 3 years old is still very fucking young, like way too young, I think.
You can get an adult sheet mask for like €2-3.
But then also you already have makeup, for example, that's targeted to children.
Yeah.
So what's the difference, really? If you want to look
That's true.
Yeah, but that doesn't make it okay. I mean, I think it's fucked up that there's makeup for kids.
I do remember as a kid, though, you bought like a magazine from the store and then it had like some eyeshadow in there or like a lip gloss. Yeah. But
I think her marketing is just off. The marketing should be different. It should be marketed as I don't know, spa, kids spa or whatever, something like that, instead of skincare line for kids, I think, because that's necessary.
Yeah, we don't want to start feeding in, like telling 3-year-olds that, you need to do some skincare, bitch. Like, nah.
Yeah, I mean, it's again tapping into, I think, the insecurities, because they say children, but obviously it's little girls. So it's like, oh, let's make these poor children insecure and feel like they need a sheet mask. Because again, it's not a moisturizer. Everybody should moisturize, even kids. Or a face wash. I would get that, because kids are going to wash their face as well anyway. Usually the parents will use whatever wash they use for themselves. But sheet mask, it just feels like a bit unnecessary.
Well, to be fair, also, like, this is where it becomes mixed opinions for me, because if we were at home and we were doing sheet masks, and let's say we were doing sheet masks that have these funny faces, or like it's an animal or whatever, and our nephew saw it, he would also want one, I think. And then I would rather buy him something that doesn't contain all the shit that the ones we buy for ourselves do. But at the same time, it's mixed opinions. Overall, I would say it's not necessary. There's no need to start or open a brand like this targeted for kids.
No, and I think there's more coming too. They said on their website there's more to come, so stay tuned.
Of course.
But on the same topic, something that's been a big topic in Sweden as well for some time already are mom influencers. So basically moms who include their children in their social medias, whether they got a brand deal or something that's targeted to kids, or they use their kids in their partnerships on Instagram or TikTok or whatever deal they got. And it's a big discussion right now on whether that's right or wrong. What do you guys think when it comes to brand deals that are targeted at kids?
I disapprove. Simply because kids can't consent, and there's now former kids influencers that are now 18 plus who can't get their image off the internet. And you're a child. I'm sorry, but I think it's just a form of abuse. Like it's not a black and white thing, and it depends on the person and the stuff. But I don't think people using your child for content when they can not consent.
Yeah, like using your kid for content, I don't really fully agree with that either. That's not to say like I think it's wrong of you to post your kid on your social media like every now and then, but at the same time you have to be aware of the risks when you do it.
Because this is different. I'm talking about commercial deals, not
yeah, that's very different. But also just in general, posting them on, even if they don't do brand deals with their kids, if they make their whole content about their kids and every post is about their kids, I've seen, and it's quite alarming to be honest. On TikTok, when you see a TikTok, you can like and comment and you can save. So many TikToks of little girls in a bathing suit during the summer in the pool, and it's hundreds and thousands of saves. And I'm sure not every single person have saved it for any malicious intent or any that they're going to do anything nasty with it. But I'm pretty sure at least some of them have saved it for disgusting
100%
reasons.
I have a video on my TikTok, my personal TikTok, of when my nephew was a little bit smaller and he gives me a kiss, and that one has been saved over 200 times. And I'm like, God. Okay, well, maybe it's because of the music that I put on there or something. I like to think that, but you never know what people's intentions are.
That is so fucked up.
Yeah, it is fucked up because you don't know why they are saving it. It could be just harmless. Like this is cute, but also why? And yeah, it's just if you're going to post your kid online, you have to be aware of the risks. Even if you are on private, even if you remove the save function, you can still screen record, you can still screenshot. And even if you don't have a lot of followers and maybe you think you can trust all of your followers, let's say like you're not an influencer, you're just a normal person. Let's say you have a few hundreds of followers and you're private, you still cannot guarantee that no one's gonna have any
malicious intent.
Yeah, you never know. But at the same time, I don't think it's necessarily wrong to post your kid every now and then, but when it becomes your content.
Yeah, there's this Swedish girl who's an influencer, and I listen to her podcast as well that she has together with her boyfriend and the baby daddy. And he's always complaining to her that he's not allowed to dress the kids. They have 3 kids. He's not allowed to dress them because she needs to dress them every day according to what she's wearing, basically, and what content she's going to make with them or whatever pictures she's taking with them. So her little girl needs to match her outfits and this and that, and I'm thinking like, what the fuck, that's just too far. Like they can never wear whatever they want, basically, if she wants to take pictures because it needs to match.
That's a bit much.
Yeah.
I also have these 2 Norwegian girls that I follow. They have 2 kids and one of them is currently pregnant with the 3rd one. And sure, you see their kids on their social media every now and then, but their content is not surrounding their kids. It's more about like their life, family and whatever. And if their kids are on their social media, you can never see their face. And they're never dressed in teeny tiny clothes or anything. It's very normal and you cannot see their face. So I think if you want to be an influencer and you're going to have pictures or whatever, that would be the way to go in that case.
I think it can really go too far. And you've seen that documentary on Netflix, The Dark Side of Kids-fluencing, right? With that woman, Tiffany Smith. That was at the beginning of, well, not the beginning of YouTube, but really at the beginning of this kind of stuff. And it really went too far, right? With the squad and all these kids being kind of forced into all these videos. Again, it starts with fun stuff. And then it's like, oh, look, there's all this money. So all these kids have to do all these weird stuff. It's just dodgy.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah.
And one of the girls, she's still very much on social media. I mean, she's older now.
But the daughter, right?
Yeah. She popped up on my TikTok at one point, and then she was in, what is it called? The Bop House? No? The one with the girls that do OnlyFans. And it's like, I don't know how old she is now, but I think, what is she, maybe 17, 18?
Sure, the Bop House is for the young girls who are doing TikTok and whatever.
Oh no, what is it called? The one with the OnlyFans girls then?
Oh, I don't know.
I didn't know there was one.
Okay, well, okay. Fuck it then, because I'm not gonna sit here and say anything that's not true. But
it doesn't mean it doesn't exist. If you
no, it does exist. I just don't know if what it's called and if it actually was that house she was in, or if it was the one with the just doing fun TikToks or whatever.
Oh, right.
But this also makes me think about, like, talking about kids. I don't know if you guys have seen any news about it. Shein, you know, the site that sells the cheap ass clothes.
Shine, but yes.
Huh?
Shein.
I say Shine, but apparently it's Shein.
Yeah, I know. I used to say it differently too, but then everyone was like, it's Shein. But either way, they started selling a sex doll.
An actual sex doll.
It's a sex doll that looks like a child.
But it's for sex.
Yes, it's for sex.
Oh.
And
let me look this up.
I'm not a big fan of sex dolls in general, but you know, if you want a sex doll, you go ahead. Like, I use dildos. A lot of other girls use dildos. I have other sex toys for myself as well. So, but I think I draw the line at, if I would walk into a guy's house and I see a sex doll, I would be grossed out as fuck. A fleshlight, fine, whatever. I cannot be a hypocrite. Either way, but a sex doll that looks like a child.
Yeah.
They recently had a protest about it. I don't know if it was in, where was it? France or Italy or somewhere?
Yes. Well, apparently in France, they withdrew the childlike sex dolls, and it's just in 4 hours ago on the BBC. Production halted at Chinese factory making childlike sex dolls.
But it's insane. Because, I mean, okay.
Ew, and then
obviously,
oh my God.
If there is a pedophile, I would much rather have him do his nasty ass fucking business and fantasies, whatever, on a doll than an actual child. But it still doesn't make it okay to produce these kinds of sex dolls, because you also don't know, like, this could just feed into their fantasies and want to do it to an actual child even more.
Yeah.
And it's fucking disgusting.
It's so disgusting.
Anyone that would ever consider fucking buying it, I hope
they should put them on a sex offender.
It's I get so disgusted just even thinking about it. Yeah. And I mean, I even did I did a little bit of research. So I went in on Pornhub. Just looked up sex doll, basically. And I mean, it's quite big, the whole sex doll thing.
So, wait, you can go on Pornhub and there's videos of people having sex with sex dolls?
Yes. Even women do it too, but it's...
I don't even know why I'm that surprised, but...
No, it's not surprising at all, but I had to check it out. So I went in there and had a look. And an alarming amount is these sex dolls. Sure, they can look like grown-ups, but then they dress them in like schoolgirl outfit, and it's like, you know, playing out these fantasies of like daddy and stepdaughter, or, you know, these kinds of things. And imagine being a teenage boy, and then you're just watching porn and you come into that, and then you think that's completely fucking normal.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably not the worst porn they can see, but...
No, for sure not. At least with the sex dolls, you know, a woman is not being harmed or forced into anything, but it's still very, I don't know.
Disturbing.
Yeah.
Honestly, porn is fucked. I'm sorry, but I used to be way more open to it. But the stats are so alarming. Violence against women, underage girls. It's just...
I think it's, how do you say, there's two parts of it. Yes, the majority is fucked, and it you know, grows little boys to become, you know, or believe something that isn't real most of the time. But there's also a side of it that can be more healthy and more normal, you know?
Yeah, of course, there's ethical porn, but that's like probably 2% or some shit.
No,
And
but
it's definitely not on Pornhub.
it is on Pornhub.
I think there is on Pornhub
What,
too.
ethical porn?
I think majority. Who wants to go first?
No, like, because I don't enjoy the porn that what's her name?
Bonnie Blue.
Bonnie Blue does. That's disgusting, and I think that really harms men's, how do you call it, way of seeing women and how sex should be. And there's shitloads of that on Pornhub and any kind of websites that has porn. But there's also on Pornhub where it's more normal, like it should be, you know, where it's not only focused on the man, and there's violence and there's whatever, gagging and shit like that. There's shitloads that are more like tame, if you call it like that.
100%. And also the search results, the search terms people searched, it's just gross. It's like teenage girl. And
if you want ethical porn, you should probably just look up like couples doing it together. Like there's plenty of those as well, like they're married or whatever, and then they just do porn together. And I'm sure people can find something that's a bit more tame and not degrading.
Lovely.
I was going to ask you guys what you are watching lately, but I'm guessing porn is not one of the...
I thought you were going to ask us what kind of porn.
I haven't watched porn in ages because I'm against the industry. Boycotting porn, but I have a great imagination. So
I was going to say, I have a great imagination too, so I don't really need porn. I can just use my head.
Yeah, Nadia.
Yeah, I'm not that imaginative, I guess.
Nadia likes it.
But otherwise, I've been watching, well, I've already finished the new Stranger Things, which has been very talked about. Although two people on screen are pissing me off, and I don't like it.
Yeah, I've been seeing Noah Schnapp is getting a lot of hate online.
And he's really, in the last few seasons, he wasn't like a major character, and he's really coming back, and I'm sorry, but he's just not a great actor on top of everything else. And obviously every time Hopper comes on screen, I'm like, ew, how dare you?
But you know, I've been seeing like comments from Millie Bobby Brown lately, and I don't think the whole drama that he was, David Harbour, that he was harassing her and that she filed a, complaint? Yes. I don't think that whole part was true. It doesn't seem like it, at least, because I've been seeing her talking about it, and it's only been positive things on set, basically.
Being a douche, really.
I think we'll never know.
We'll never know for sure. But without spoiling anything.
Yeah, because I haven't seen.
Yeah, I haven't seen the last season. I have to rewatch it. Honestly, I haven't been excited about Stranger Things at all because it's been such a long time since the last season. And then Noah Schnapp with his whole Zionism is sexy thing. I was like, ugh. But was it a good...
he's a terrible actor. Don't know. I can't wait to hear what you think. I never thought, you know, when they're kids, it's like, oh, they're children. I remember one season, I thought Mike was a bit shit as well. I was like, what's happened? Were they always this bad? I think Millie Bobby Brown is great. But this season, I'm like, is this for real? I don't know if I'm biased, so I can't wait.
Winona Ryder,
oh yeah, but she's amazing.
Yeah, she's amazing.
She's even Hopper. Although in this season, again, probably it's my bias because this season I'm like, what is this? Or maybe it's the writing, the character. I'm a bit like some reactions. I'm like, why are you such a douche?
But is the whole season out already? No, right?
No. So 4 episodes are out. There's another 3 coming out on Christmas Day, like our Christmas special episode podcast. Yeah, so if you are listening, don't miss our Christmas special on the 25th of December. And then the last episode of Stranger Things ever, the finale of all the finales, is coming out on the 1st of Jan, which I think is quite a great schedule, to be honest. Because loads of people are going to be sitting at home watching Stranger Things on the 1st of Jan, including myself.
Oh, okay. Cool. Well, enough about Stranger Things. I'm over it.
Yeah,
there's something I really want to watch, but I haven't started yet. But I have a feeling you guys did. And it's the P. Diddy docu.
Yeah.
I started that last night because you kicked me out of HBO Max.
What do you mean? It's on Netflix.
Yeah, but she
I
said
know.
you kicked her out from HBO, which you did.
So I had to find something else to watch. So I was like, okay, go on. I'm going to watch that PDD documentary. And I'm grateful for it because it's fucking awesome.
First off, fuck your bitch in the click you claim. West side, when we ride, come equipped with game. You claim to be a player, but I fucked your wife. We bust on bad boys, niggas fuck for life.
Sorry, I shouldn't get so excited about
I've
this.
only seen an episode and a half so far.
It's good,
I haven't
right?
seen anything, but I feel like what's in the documentary are things that I already know, but I still want to watch it.
Yeah. But you get a bit more like background on his childhood, which probably you already know, but now you get it like from people close to him, like sitting there and telling the story a little bit, how his childhood was and how fucked up his mother was and blah, blah, blah.
You get a better understanding of who he was growing up and how he turned into what he is. And also the other documentary, obviously we can tell he's an evil person who's abused loads of people. But in this, like, I feel like it's almost more profound because we understand the dynamics of, I don't know, his psyche, I guess. I'm finding it really interesting and I found out loads of things I didn't know. So
interesting.
I recommend it.
Cool.
Yeah, it's interesting indeed. And it's funny that it's, is it co-producer or is it a producer, 50 Cent?
He's an executive producer, but I don't think he's the only one.
No.
Did you guys see it was an AI pic, but I still laughed. It was funny. From a P. Diddy in jail. People were thinking it was like real. He was standing there like smiling, all happy. And then he had like a guy standing there holding his arm, like looking, you could see it was a guy, but a little bit more like female presenting maybe. And someone else there in the picture as well. But obviously it was AI because there was just no way that was a real picture, but still made me giggle a little bit.
I was actually having a conversation recently with some friends who were like, oh, I bet he's loving jail. He's loving the showers. And I was like, I don't think so. Like,
you sure? I could see him standing in the shower.
We just
dropping the soap.
Oops.
Yeah.
I remember this because I said he probably likes to take it, up his ass. And I think you, Amadine, said, no, he's more of a...
I was you.
He's a giver, not a taker.
Did we have this conversation on the podcast?
The pod, yeah.
Was it on the podcast or was it after?
I think it was our New Year special. You need to tune into that if you're listening. It's coming out in January.
Yes.
January, yes.
We pre-recorded our New Year's special episode, so in case something we say feel like it's the timeline is off, it's just because it's pre-recorded.
Because we're real organized.
Yes.
And you'll find out something exclusive in the New Year's podcast, right? That we're not revealing yet. Dum. Yes, but I'm not going to say it. But yes, okay. Yeah, I forgot we were having that conversation. That's funny.
Yeah.
I have so many friends.
Can't keep up.
That documentary, amazing. And I'm going to say something that you already know, Natalie. So I'm not really spoiling. Also, this is all public knowledge, so I don't think I'm spoiling anyone. But that he's suspected involvement in Tupac's death and in Biggie's death. And I had no idea. And I believe it. Seeing this documentary, I totally believe it.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
But Biggie, no. Because Biggie was part of his Bad Boy Records. So I don't think Diddy had anything to do per se with his murder, but more that he allowed it to happen, so to say, because...
he knew it was going to happen and he allowed it to happen, I think.
I don't think he knew me. I don't know. Who knows? But
you'll see. You haven't gotten there, I think, in the documentary.
Yeah, I'm there already. Because
when he makes him stay in LA.
Yeah, exactly. They were having a party in LA, which is the rivalry side of the country, right? And then Tupac was killed. So why the fuck would you be on that side and doing fucking parties and shit when you know they're going to pop you, if you...
Yes. And they said that Diddy really wanted him to go on this tour. Yeah. Biggie didn't. A lot of people got sick of him. Diddy.
And
And then he got pissed off and he really used his death as leverage. And that's how he completely blew up as a solo artist.
he's a selfish person. He also in all the videos that he did for his artists that they produced in Bad Boy Records, he was in them, right? And they made fun of him at the show and shit.
This is crazy. It was always all about him.
Yeah.
And how he pretended to be like so close to Biggie, and with this, the song with Sting, Every Breath You Take. It's like now I'm seeing that song in a very different light, because in my mind they were like besties and shit, but apparently that's just was not the case.
Well, what's funny as well is that in the documentary, I can't remember who said it, but one of the guys they interviewed said that Biggie had told him that Diddy had called Biggie up and said, okay, I want you to cancel the London tour. We're going to this party in LA. And then in an interview after Biggie got killed, Diddy had said that it was Biggie who wanted to cancel the tour. So not Diddy himself. So yeah, but he's for sure a liar, so he knew what he was getting people into, and he just allowed it to happen.
Oh, for sure. I wouldn't put anything past him. He's
dirty, and he will do anything to get money. That's it.
He's on the power trip. It's about power, money, and like they say in the documentary, and he just wanted more and wanted more, and he's manipulated all these people his whole life and orchestrated all these situations, and then he completely lost control, and he must be, he's pissed. We see him speaking to his lawyer, don't we? And it's like, the fuck? He's completely delusional.
Yeah. It's the same like when I've seen, I don't know if it was recently, if it was just like old news that he had a new claim towards him that he sexually assaulted someone or raped someone. I can't remember. I think it was a guy.
His assistant.
Yeah, to be fair, I'm sure there are plenty of them that could say that he harassed them or raped them or whatever, but it all comes down to power, like how the whole thing played out. Basically, it was just him wanting power over them.
Yes, and having these videos of people so that you can dangle this in front of them, and they're not only fucked because you assaulted them, but now you have this video of them that you like to play your fucking parties, and people have to live with that.
Yeah,
it's fucked up. But
disgusting.
Anything fun you've been watching?
I'm watching House of the Dragon.
I love House of the Dragon.
Yeah, me too.
I think it's better than Game of Thrones.
I'm watching Game of Thrones right now. Best series ever made, to be honest.
I think House of the Dragon's better.
I want to rewatch Game of Thrones as well, but then I felt like I have to watch House of the Dragon first because I never saw season 2, and I think the 3rd season is coming next year. But at some point I'm going to have to rewatch Game of Thrones as well because it's been a while.
Yeah.
Oh, and I told you right before we started recording, I told you there's a new series that I think at least me and Amandine will really enjoy. Heated rivalry. The two hockey players, boys that
fall in love.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I saw that it's like very steamy, like
the name of the series.
A lot of sex. Huh?
What's the name of the series? Heated rivalry.
Yeah, I was about to say that. That's a bit of a shit name, but
yeah, it is. But it has over 8 point something on IMDb, which is really good, to be fair.
So, side note for our listeners: Nadia and Natalie base all their watching life on online reviews, which I
100%
disapprove of.
To be fair, I do. It's not like I only watch things that have a high rating, but I prefer things that have a high rating. I do every now and then watch something with a lower rating because I'm curious, or the rating was bad, but the reviews are good or mixed, But I definitely base a lot on IMDb. I don't
only look at the scoring. I go into the reviews itself, and I look at least the top 5 or top 10 reviews and see what they say to make my own opinion. But of course, I watch things below the 6 as well if I think that the actor is good or whatever. But I'm very critical when it comes to series or movies in general. So.
Yes.
There you go.
Let me just tell you what people say for the heated rivalry, the reviews. Visually stunning, faithful book adaptation. Beyond my expectations. Excellent so far. This is so fresh and stunning. Like, everyone gives like between 8 and 10.
Ooh, I can't wait to watch that.
Yeah, unfortunately, it is on HBO, I think. I think it is on HBO. And me and Nadia are very busy on HBO at the moment. So you're going to have to wait, Amandine.
I like this new series on HBO. I Love LA. It's cute.
Oh, yes.
And
I saw that.
funny.
See, that's a series that have a lower rating, but I'm still watching it.
Ooh,
and I do like it.
Adventurous.
Right?
I think it's fun. It's like
it's
girls' version, like Gen Z version.
Yeah, and I love what's his name? Josh Hutcherson.
Oh, yeah. I do love him.
I don't know.
Hunger Games.
Yeah.
Peter.
Yeah, exactly.
Peter.
Peter.
I love that she ended up with Peter.
Second podcast, just talk about series and movies because there's a lot.
Oh, yeah, because we watch a lot of TV.
Yeah,
and one more thing. Don't know if you've seen it on Netflix, a series, thriller kind of thing that's been talked about a lot for the wrong reasons. It's called The Beast in Me, stars Claire Danes. And everyone's talking about her facial expressions.
Yeah, I read some about like her breathing as well. There's very much like...
That's Claire Danes. That's how I remember her.
Yeah, she has always had a very expressive face, right? Number one. And two, I think people have they've forgotten what a real face looks like because most series now is like no movement. She's very expressive. And also it's like a kind of a fucked up thing and very emotional thriller thing. So what else do you expect? I really don't get why people talk about this stuff.
Is there other series on Apple TV? What's it called? I think there's another.
Huh? Very good.
The what?
Pluribus. Is that how you pronounce it?
Oh, I started watching that, so it was fucking boring.
No,
it's great.
Actually. And that one is like 7.
It's got a 10 out of 10 on Rotten Tomatoes at the beginning anyway. That's why I started to watch it. What did you say?
Rotten Tomatoes?
Rotten Tomatoes.
Isn't that what it's called? Rotten Tomatoes. Tomato.
The UK accent? I don't know. Rotten Tomatoes.
What? No, you said tomato. I said tomato.
Yeah, but you said rotten. Or maybe it's just an accent. I don't know.
Oh, rotten. You're right. Rotten Tomatoes.
Tomato.
Anyway, so I started watching it and I was just like, this is boring as fuck.
You're boring.
Yeah, you're going to be my douche of the week now. Just for saying that.
Okay, now.
Anyway, let's go over to douche of the week.
Yeah, let's do it.
Douche of the week. Douche of the week.
My douche of the week is Amandine.
My douche of the week is Nadia for chucking me out of HBO and not sending me a message like a real normal person friend.
Yeah, I logged everyone out of HBO yesterday because I had to watch my Game of...
And I told her not to do it because then I'm going to get all the messages like, how do I sign back in? Which is exactly what happened today because my sister had to sign back in on the TV and she's too lazy to do it with the remote. So I have to do it from my phone.
I did it like a big girl with my phone and the QR code.
Good girl. Good job.
Anyway,
proud of you.
Thank you.
I
should be queen of the week.
I don't have a douche of the week. What?
My douche of the week is P. Diddy.
Oh, yeah, but...
I know, he's coming up a lot, huh?
Noah Schnapp could be a good... Well, is he a douche just for his bad acting? Not really, but he did say Zionism is sexy, which is a little bit icky. It was him that said it, right?
Douchey.
His name is Noah Schnapp, right? Yeah, it is. Yeah, okay. I haven't been saying it incorrectly.
So he's your douche?
No, I don't know. Who is my douche?
I'm going to say P. Diddy just because I didn't prepare for this segment.
I have a douche, really personal douche, but I can't share it.
Why not?
Oh, shit.
Well, you already know. But I can't share it on the podcast for legal reasons.
For legal reasons? Oh, I do know. Okay.
We should douche, Natalie.
But you guys both said P. Diddy.
She didn't.
I said P. Diddy.
Oh, did you?
Who's your douche, Amandine, then?
P. Diddy.
Oh, so you both say
I
it.
said P. Diddy first, right?
Yeah.
It's not a contest, guys.
Nadia said
contest.
me, really.
Or
And I said
competition.
Nadia. God. If it was, I would win anyway.
The douche contest? Yes, you would. Okay. Let's get our
Job fired.
But you know what? I wanted to say something else or someone else just to, but I cannot think of anyone. So I guess P. Diddy.
Okay, good.
He deserves it. And if something comes up when we're doing the queens and kings, you can jump back in or something.
Oh, thank you.
Queen. I don't know. Or king.
Queen.
Queen of the week. Queen of the week. Queen of the week.
So since I'm gonna have more than one, okay? But I do have to say one because Nadia stole it from me last week by saying our sister.
Oh my God, are we going to do this all year? Fucking hell.
And since we were already on the topic of kids, our sister Sandra is going to be one of them because she's an amazing mom. But who else?
Well, my sister Claire is also a queen because she's also an amazing mom. And let me get the list of all my family members to add on top of that.
Go for it.
So spicy.
I'm going to say the mother of dragons, Daenerys Stormborn.
Oh,
I don't know.
Khaleesi.
But you have seen the whole series, right?
Yeah, she has.
Yeah, I mean, she's still a queen, but okay, fair enough.
And it's too
We
bad.
don't usually do fictional, but I like it. Thinking outside the box.
Yeah, it's just because I don't have anyone else right now. When I don't have Instagram anymore, I'm less on social media, so I don't get all the news. I don't know who's been douchey and who's been queening.
Oh, that's right. You're not on Instagram anymore.
Who else do we have as king or queen? It's been very either I just haven't been paying attention or it's been quite quiet.
Yeah.
Lately.
End of the year. Amandine, queen, king? Or you said your sister as well?
You know what? You know who I'm going to say as queen? Since Nadia said Khaleesi, so I'm going to go on the same theme from House of the Dragon. I'm going to say Emma. Do you pronounce her name Darcy?
I think so.
Her, but also Olivia Cook.
I think she goes by
Olivia Cook.
I think Emma goes by they, them.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Apologies for that.
Yeah, I also said
I didn't.
So apologies too.
Yeah.
Shame on both.
Yeah, they are amazing actors.
They really are.
The two of them.
Also so beautiful.
Yeah, crazy.
But
and
also
in different ways.
Besides Emma, also Olivia Cook, because I really fucking love Olivia Cook. And you guys haven't seen the series that I told you to watch a long ass time ago.
Girlfriend.
Yes.
I have seen it.
Oh.
I liked it.
You never told me.
I think I did.
Well, either way, okay. Emma and Olivia.
Right. Lovely. Any other queens or kings you want to throw in there?
Yes, Claire Danes.
True.
You go, girl.
All right.
Go.
If you listen all the way to the end, thank you.
Oh, fuck off.
Welcome.
And we'll see you on Christmas Day, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, on the 25th. Then
Ho, ho, holiday special.
Oh, anyway, thanks.
Just a bunch of hoes.
Going around on Christmas.
Okay. See you later.
Love you. Bye.
Love you. Bye.